Okay, today's session 2 of the creative writing assignment for the writing on the creating villains and heroes. So let's start off by opening up our assignment sheet that we have that gives a description of the actual assignment, which is tracking the way writers develop heroes and villains. If you would, scroll down as we have already gotten through session 1, and we move on to session 2. All right, session 2, reviewing the looking development assignment activity. So open it up, and when you open them up, what I want you to do is I want you to start saving these. So I want you to go to Save, click on the icon, and go to your, and you're going to save it to your downloads. What you can do is, if you want to start creating a folder, you can right-click and go and create a new file, a new folder. Go ahead and create a new folder and call it creative writing. That'll allow you to start saving all your stuff there. And for this particular assignment, it just says assignment. Looking for character development, and go ahead and type in looking for character development. And then once you get that in, you're going to click in here, and that's where you're going to save it. Okay. After you saved it, this is just kind of giving you an idea of this is the assignment itself, which is going to be creating a poster. So you'll have that saved for future because we're not doing that yet. We just need to keep that in the back of our mind that this is what we're developing this for. So when we get to our assignment sheet, the next thing is go to character development reading log. Again, when we open it, we're going to have it here. What I'd like for you to do is go to your saving feature right here and click on it to save it into your creative folder. And notice it has the reading log here. If you wish, remember you could name it character development reading log if you want to, as far as that goes. So you could just type in character development reading log, and then remember to click on your folder and save it in there. Okay. Once you have it in there, what this is going to do is it has page numbers and it has quotes and phrases. We're going to need this for our reading assignment that we're going to do. Okay, and if you notice that there is a list of them up here. So we are going to hit different characters or same characters and how they are operating. So let's just keep that up for now. And going back here, we're going to be introduced to an excerpt from Harry Potter. So this is kind of how we're going to kind of play it out. Okay, so when you go to the excerpt of Harry Potter, you're going to, again, click on it, Control, Alt, and click on it. And it has a passage I would like you to read that deals with Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. And in this particular scene, Harry sees Voldemort for the first time, who is the villain, the evil villain, his nemesis, if you will. And what clues does the author, J.K. Rowling, use to communicate that this guy or this character is evil? And so as you read this, you're going to see different things in it, okay? So if we are going back to here for the read, write, and think on the page number, you know, right now we don't know really per se other than this is the pages, 255, 256. So we'd go back here and we would put in 255 and 256. And of course, if we're saving it, let me just go ahead and save it here. And then once I've saved it, I can go back in and I can finally close this and I can open it up in my downloads, creative writing, and open up my reading log. And let's see here. I'm going to try and edit this. So create PDF. What we want to do is we want to take this and we are going to, I would like to combine it or export it. Let's see what I can do here. I'm going to go to Save As, and when I save it, I'm going to save it as a Microsoft Word document. Okay, so you'll go to Save As, you'll go to Microsoft Word, and you'll hit Word Document. It's going to save it. It's going to ask you where you want to save it. You save it to the same location. So once you have it there, then you can actually close this particular one here that you have open, which is the PDF, and then we will be creating it into a Word document, so that way we'll actually be able to edit it. So when you go in here, there it is, you open it up. So we would type in pages, I believe it was our excerpt, is on 255, 256. So we would go to page 255, 256. And it's going to say something like, which one do we want to label here? Is it his appearance, his action, his behavior, his speech, to make him evil? So let's go with appearance first. And we'll just click that and give it a little highlight action. Go here and go back to the excerpt and take a look at it. And then as they're looking, something bright white on the ground, we're looking at what is the physical thing. And then all of a sudden, you're looking and a hooded figure crawling on the ground like some stalking beast. That would tell me right there that that's kind of probably pretty bad. So I'd copy it, go here, and then I'd paste it. And that pretty much would give me a quote or paraphrase directed towards the character. And that's how you would do this development log when you are working with your sheet. Okay? Let's go ahead and close that now that you understand how to do that. And I will close this. And going back to our assignment. Then the passage being shared from the first book in the series takes place later in the novel, so we know where this is at. I showed you how to do the reading log, and that's basically what you're going to do. The next step is I'm going to give you your comic, or you're going to choose your comic, really, and that is where you're going to begin doing your reading log. So your job for session 2 is to begin reading your comic book, and as you're reading it, you're using your reading log, and you are slowly, systematically putting the page numbers and things that reveal the villains in it. Okay, that's what we are identifying in this one, the villain, not the hero. So half of them I want villains. Then the other half, okay, I would very much like you to do the hero. So on one you're going to have the hero, and on the other you're going to have the villain. So when you're looking at this sheet here, we know that this is character development reading log. So what I might have you do is just put after the page number hero, 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 villain, villain, villain. And that way we will have these descriptions and stuff that go along with it. So I know if you're talking about the hero and villain. Okay? And that's session 2. Good luck with it. If I can only